Good morning, y'all. It is Friday the 13th. Sketch. Trading these Topstep and Tradeify Evals. Let's see here. Let's see. Display. Nope, not that one. There we go. There we go. Sorry, guys. I'm a noob to this whole streaming setup, so you have to bear with me. All right. So what are we looking for today? Well, we got a bit of a failed breakdown here off of this weekly pivot. You know, tap, tap, flush, and then reclaim. So typically, if I was awake during that, I would have perhaps taken a trade on, reclaim of bottom BWAP band. But I didn't. So here we are at open. So ideally you would have a runner already. But that was late, 3 a.m. Jeez. Who was taking that? I don't know. I'd be interested to see price come back down and retest this low and then put in another failed breakdown. That's what I would really like to see. Will we get it? I don't know. So let's go. All right, on the Tradeify accounts today, we only have to hit, what was that 2,700, 2,600? And then that's the evals with the select plan. And then Topstep, we hit 2,800. So we'll see what price wants to do today. Oh, I did pass my eval last night for Topstep, so I do have max allocation going on these now. So that's pretty cool. What is that? Gotta activate that XFA. I don't know about you guys. I kind of like the consistency plan for Topstep. Consistency's pretty cool, right? It allows you to pay out in 3 days. The strategy for the consistency plan would be build up and get max payout within a week. So take 2K over 5 days for 10K, and then withdraw for 10K, and then withdraw 5K. And then the next week is when you would be able to build that 5K direct to 10K again within 3 days, right? So again, hitting 2K a day, and then get that payout within 3 days. That is at least my strategy on these consistency plans. All right, getting a rejection off the top of here, which, man, I wish I was paying attention. I wanted to short that. We'll see. Would like price to come down here, build a little bit more structure, perhaps. And if not, then come up and retest. Let's get some music.
Order filled.
No, not order filled. Let's turn it down. Let's make sure my speaking voice is louder than the music. Okay. Do we break down here? Oof. Retest. Look. All right. So we're building some more structure. Okay. Okay. I'm getting ready to take a short. I don't like that we're staying in this channel. I want to break out of it. Let me get my yellow. Yeah, see, we're holding a yellow. Keep pushing. And 67.16. I'm gonna go ahead and
order filled.
Try it. Just 2 contracts. Stop at high a day. Just because it's such a big level, like Price having such a hard time. Nope. Looks like
Order
price wants to
filled.
keep going up. It's no big deal. It's down 230 bucks. Wait for 67.20.
Order filled.
We'll try 67.20. But price is moving up. Honestly, that was probably a stupid short. Let's just take it for... I'll take it for 400 bucks. And I'll risk another 200. Break even. Take profits at the 67.15, 3/4.
Order filled.
Okay. So that was fine. I took that for 400. Thinking that we could easily retest and keep moving up. So ultimately, price is continuing the upward movement from overnight. So really, before any serious shorts, we got to see some tapering, and no signs yet. Yeah, that was a breakout. Okay. My pink. Here, my pink. Look at that. Look at that. Darn pink.
Order
I'm gonna
filled.
try another short. Let's have a high day, but right off pink. If we try again. Resistance, need a little bit more liquidity before we move up here. So,
Order filled.
okay. Broke right through. All right, break back in on pink. I know I'm not. All right, I'm just gonna sit on my hands for a little bit. buying channel here off the low. Getting a good move up. Yeah, it's most like. Okay. So ultimately, like any major shorts, we want it to come back into this channel. So I'll be flipping my bias now and looking for longs, right? It's a big breakout with continuation in a buying channel. So the next trade, we're going to essentially wait for some structure to form within ideally the pink and the teal channels. So pink and teal is what we're looking for. Yeah, I'm gonna try a short one more time here, just because I'm looking for more structure. Well, gosh dang. Really want to just run these levels, huh? It's too big of a run without structure. So that's sort of my thesis here. And then I will add to the position if we break below green and yellow. Yeesh. So on this next candle close, if we can open up right here, maybe tap up, I'll add one. Now we're too far away. Oh, 2-1. Still want to buy up, or do we? So I want to be careful because we haven't really seen any tapering yet, right? So I'm not going to hold this long because we could keep trending up here. I just want to get out of the selling channel and do a quick dip down to these other levels. Sorry, this buying channel. Which we're getting a nice push down. Okay, next candle open. All right, I won't even add to this position. I'll just stick with it. 67.20 is honestly. My profit at 66.22.50. Obviously trailing to break even now. I don't want price to go back up. So if we do, we do. It's, you know, risk off. $66.22 half is what I'm looking for. I should be showing these trades. No.
Order filled.
Okay, good. All right. Nice trade. Nice little move back. Here, I'll just put the algos over here. Ah, that was on my fresh one. I was hoping that would be on the ones I was copy trading. All good. All good. Yeah, so there was some tapering here a little bit, but then we broke right out. Maybe we're breaking back in. And this is where I'd be looking for a short. I want to break back into pink. If that's the case, maybe retest of yellow. But we could easily move back up, so I'll be careful here. Actually, you know what? These Tradeify, let me buy here. Oops. That was a quick move down. This is an eval account, so I'm trading it a little bit more aggressively. But let's see where this candle closes. I'm going to buy that. Yeah, I want to keep pushing here. Retest maybe yellow, my yellow algo. Only now it's 3,200. 34. Let's see if we can get up there. I'm gonna move my stop, of course, now. Let's just move it to break even, give it some room to breathe. Oh, if we come all the way down now. It's not a major rejection off my yellow channel, so it seems like we want to keep pushing up. There we go. Yeah. Let's see. Do we get full TP here? I'll trail my stop up, obviously, to the last candle wick, because we still got some room before we hit pink again. Oh, I already. It was 1300, 1700, not 2700. Man, quick math, bro. I passed these. I passed these Tradeify evals, so that's good. 50%. That was just because one loss, one win today. Let's look at the overall. Why does that keep popping up? I hate it when. All right. Let's do this week. Oh, it was because of Monday. Monday was or whatever. The first day I was trading on these was a terrible trading performance. Yeah, I was just. This is 312. Yeah, look at all these little 937, 125, 125, 75. Like I just kept hitting these little break evens. Minus 3750, minus 3750, like, and then minus 687. Well, yeesh. I was hitting a lot. So that was that first day. That was the 11th. So past these Tradeify accounts, which is great. So we'll get into fundeds next week on those. Yeah, boy. Where we at? So not showing anything. So a little recap why I took that trade. It was ultimately bounce of pink coming back down. And you can see pink, we touched here, broke out, came back to retest it. Not only was it retested, it was a retest of the 6720 level, which is a key level, and it was a retest of the upper VWAP band. So came back, hit that long on my Tradeify evals. 34, I think. Oh, well, I took profit. Right. Stop would look something like that. I think it was even tighter, honestly. But I was using the yellow channel to manage my risk for that trade. Yeah, it was a good trade on the Tradeifys. We're done with those. Now we can focus on the top steps. And again, looking for any shorts. I would want to see. We didn't really again get any tapering, so that alone. Listen, if you want price to go down, price is moving up, right? And if you want to see it go down and continue down, then you're going to want to see price taper, right? Which means one of the vertical channels, and then in the shallower channels, right? You're going to want to see price sort of pop up and then taper into these channels, slowly into these channels, right? As it moves up. What's beautiful is when you start seeing price come up and sort of like start tapping this, so it's tapered out of that buying channel, and then ultimately, you know, start tapering and seeing resistance in this channel. And that's the golden tapering rule. So, not entirely convinced that this is going down yet, but we'll see. I can focus on these top steps. See where price wants to go. All right. Let's see. There we go. Looking a little better. Pop up. Yeah. So now I want to see, okay, key level, trying to break down, maybe back into pink, maybe into magenta, looking for a little bit of a shoulder, maybe a head, shoulder again before dipping down. You guys may have seen me talking on mute. I was just talking to my kid. He just came down here. All right. Okay, so price seems to be breaking down. Holding yellow for now. It's hard to say. I think yellow looks like it starts here. I mean, we can just add channels all over this thing if we want. And do we get a bounce here or do we flush down? Okay, we flush straight down. So this is looking bearish now. Sort of getting what I want. If we trade all the way down here, yeah, I still would like price to eventually come back up. Yeah. We got VWAP all the way down here. Yeah, not convinced that break and retest is legit. I don't know, it might be, right, for a few points. All right, I'm going to try a short there. Down to, what is that, 707? Just a quick short. Oh, all right. I'll get stopped out here. If we break above, I get stopped. I'll bring it over so you guys can see me get stopped. Go. Yeah, price wasn't ready to go down yet.
Order filled.
Okay, that's fine. Now that
Order filled.
is a short. I'll take that. Stop me above 67.20. But look at, that's a nice rejection. I'd like to see. It was just a little early. Okay, again in these shorts. All right, obviously moving to break even. Do not want price to rip up from here, as it looks like we're sort of tapering, or at least holding on to a teal channel here. Yeah. That's not something I foresaw, but it's definitely something that's happening here.
Order filled.
Yeah. Okay. Stopped at break even. Well, got some points off of it. Okay. So this is actually looking more like controlled selling than anything I was hoping for on the way down. And all we're doing is really leaving like liquidity pockets at these levels. Because look, like let's say we dip down here, like flush down. We can rip back up, grab each set of liquidity, each little liquidity pocket as we move back up. So I'd be careful here. And now we're breaking through teal. So if I didn't have my stop so tight, we would have hit TP. Big whoop. All right, I'm gonna try a long right here off of magenta. I'd like to dip down a little bit more. I want it to hit the pivot. Okay.
Order filled.
I'm long now. Hoping we don't continue flushing down. just off a bounce of magenta is what I'm looking for. And then, I mean, really, I would love to come back and retest this. Ugh, not looking good. All right, if we break below that, then I'm toast. That means we're breaking below a teal, and I do not want that to happen. I want to rip up here. Give me a good old ripper. All right, looks like it wants to just keep inching down. It's fine. Oh, dude. Luca.
Order filled.
All right. Stopped out. It's funny. It stopped out in the opposite direction of where ultimately I wanted to go down. It's fine. These things happen. This win rate is atrocious though on this new one. I'm gonna switch to these copy tradeds. So like I was anticipating earlier this morning, price keeps digging down. I want to see it keep going down. And so I'll look for a short entry here. I didn't like this. I want more structure here. Like I need more structure. Like this isn't enough. Not for me. So we got a bullish algo here. Yeah. I think I'll start trading. Just on this. You guys seen the algos. You guys know what I'm trying to do. Try it here. I want to try along here. But ultimately, I want to try along here. 6,700. Again, like, just because this is such controlled selling here, like, and the slope of that channel matches 21 EMA. A little dippy dip.
Order filled.
There we go. All right. We do not want to go below that, so tight stop. A little bit. Give it some wiggle room. Well, come on, dude. Just didn't even try. Dang. All right. Didn't even try. So from here, I do want to rip up, right? I mean, it is what it is. We could probably keep digging lower. We're still in that selling channel, right? So it's a bit risky here. And we keep ticking down. Damn. It's just, you know, key level here. Got my algos. Oh, what happened? Didn't get enough structure. I want to buy. I'd like, to me, this is a, all right, another key level, 66.93. 66.93. That's a level I've been watching.
Order filled.
All right. $66.93. Gosh, dude. I mean, if we break below 90, that's it. Come on, baby, move. There we go. Just a dud. Come on. What's going on? I want to rip up, reclaim. There we go. Reclaim VWAP. Start working our way back up. So ultimately 66.17. Yeah, I mean, I'll trim. Should trim one here.
Order filled.
There we go. I'll trim one there. Obviously, stops move to break even. Yeah, I mean, it's just a rule of mine. Stops to break even though right now is exactly when they would come back down and retest that 66.93 to fake a bunch of people out. We'll see. What was that? IFVG? ICT IFVG on the 1 minute? Come on, bro. Right there. I don't know the rules and parameters for such a trade. But confluence, baby. That right? Looks like we're holding back up in my pink channel. It's good. Again, this is what I'm hoping for here is, you know, we got these liquidity pockets that I was just talking about. So hoping we basically grab, and move all the way back up. Right? Because the market was leaving clues and traces on the way down. Ugh, don't like that. It broke below my pink and remained in the selling channel. Selling channel on TradingView looks a little different. I don't know why. All right, can we hold here? My risk is already set on that trade, so ooh, nice. There we go, breakout. Yeah, ultimately. I mean, 67.16 is. I'm trying to get back to those two levels. All right, we need to hold here. Right at 66.99. take that 66.99. Yeah, I don't like it. 66.99. Get stopped out there.
Order filled.
It just wasn't moving as quick as I wanted it to. Looks like it's bouncing back into the selling channel. But I would take a retest of 66.93. So see what happens there. I mean, up 800, 798. So not bad. I'm gonna take this on this one also. 5, 2. What's NQ doing? I didn't like that. It popped up there and rejected strongly off of the pivot and magenta. So I'm going to be a little bit more patient here. Trade as structure demands. So we are flagging off of this teal. I don't know. I will mark out that trade. charts and right. Chart some of these. That, yeah. That's a little teal there. Yeah, okay. Ultimately, that's the bullish algo here. 67.16 key level. Just gonna mark it on my chart a little bit while we wait. Oh. Like it. Okay. All right. Then see if we stay in the buying channel or man, we would have hit that TP too. It's okay. That's what happens when you second guess, you know? That trade would have ran all the way. It's all good though. I like that rejection. But not going to take it. Again, would want to see a little bit more tapering. Right? Something like that. Yeah. Something like that. Color. All right. Do we bounce off the buying channel or do we continue to flush? That's the question. Okay, try
Order rejected.
oh, I was in the wrong. Dang it, missed it. Missed the entry. Too bad, so sad. we flush down. Let's build a little bit more structure here. Yeah, I'll make
Order filled.
gotta buy. Ay, 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 ay. Don't flush me. Dang it. All right, I'll stop out.
Order filled.
Damn it. I was hoping to bounce off of this channel and build a little bit more structure. But it looks like we want to flush and then maybe reject here.
Order filled.
The 6693 area is such a big area.
Order filled.
Well, it's one of those moments where, as a father, your son comes and distracts you, and then you hit a losing trade. So. Ugh. This. That's what it was.
Order filled.
All right. Yeesh. I don't want to go there.
Order filled.
Gosh darn it. I know we're wanting to reclaim blue. To me, it's a short, right?
Order filled.
Getting bad entries. All right, I'm gonna stop trying to short here. That's no bueno. So what I'm looking for is here. This is a shoulder, head, and then another shoulder, right? And I'm just entering too early right now. That's better. What are my next levels? $66.93 is definitely a level I'm gonna buy. Well, that's one. next one. The next one is for sure 66.85. Buy that one. Broken down here, easily tagged 66.93. Working our way back to profit. And then working our way down. Working our way down the levels. I think 66, 64 would be another one. Okay, so that would be my final target. That was a big drop, but hey, you know, when we're selling, this was my thesis all morning. I got lucky on that one. That almost ticked me out. Entered a bit early here, got stopped out for a pretty big loss. And yeah. But, you know, we live to fight another day. Another trade. Live to fight another trade. I think I'll just bring it up. Sometimes we bounce just before these levels. 66.85 half. Right? Sometimes there's just so much demand at these levels and they're not precisely at the level. So all the way down, 66.85. What I was wanting to see. Let's go, baby. What are we doing on a 30-minute chart? Okay. All right, so it looks like, oh, when was this? That was overnight. Okay, so we bounced 66.74. That's probably, I'll do 66.70. Yeah, I know it wants it. It definitely wants that level. I mean, hindsight, everything's looks great in hindsight, but man, what a nice rejection off that 67.16 for the head. Oh, dude. Just bounces off and just full on squeeze up after. That would be crazy.
Order filled.
There we go. All right. Yeah, so 66.71 would get us a nice profit for the day. Although we definitely made some mistakes. We kind of look like we're tapering here a little, just trying to taper, unless we just flush now. which would be tremendous. And that was a good entry. All right. I feel like we're well protected. Like those are entries that make trading really stress-free. Get in at the resistance based off of structure, heading down, and then you just take profit on the way and let runners run. Nice, getting some good momentum down. Eric does tell us when you get a big red candle like that, you do like to take profit because they do like to bounce after that. But a lot of these strategies he teaches are option strategies. And when you're considering the theta time decay, that's absolutely true. And it is absolutely true here. It's just, I think we have enough, we got enough room between my stop and where price is now. And I think this is a good level, right? This is yesterday's low. If we came down this far, we probably want to tag it. Don't want this turning into a long drawn out trade here if we bounce and build more structure. Maybe reject the 85 level that we just flushed through without much structure, and then keep dropping down. That would be nice. Make it easy on me, Lord. I've been trading for a little bit more than an hour today. Oof, I don't like doing that. I'm like a 30-minute guy, 30 minutes and I'm out. Here, I do all my charting on top on TradingView, and so it's redundant for me to come in here Hopefully back in a buying channel. And this will help guide my trade for the rest of the time. If we keep popping out of these selling channels, then we're getting a lack of continuation. We may be trying to reclaim this 66.85. I hope we reject it. All right, back in the selling channel. Looks good. See, I'm telling you, this is how you manage your risk. And here, now I'm safe moving trailing my stop, What are we doing? Doing one of these? Might be doing one of those. This better not be a shoulder, bro. This stop me out after I've come so far. There we go. Back in the selling channel. Good boy. Bruh. Unbelievable. Whatever this does, this is my last trade of the day. I just know if it stops me out, I'm going to want to get back in. And that's when price usually moves in the opposite direction. All right, let's go. Let's go, baby. Come on, don't be a weenie. I mean, I guess that's a level, right? 66. $66.78. All right, baby. Push down. There we go. That's exactly what I want. Yes, sir. You got this. That was my stop.
Order filled.
There we go. Let's go. 2277 on the day. Made some mistakes this morning. For sure. Lowered the win rate. But ultimately I think we did okay, right? Where we got messed up is price was moving up. Already felt price was going to move down, but I didn't like how price was moving down here. It was just moving down too controlled, and that's when bulls really love to rip it back up. So I was cautious. The thesis from the beginning was we're heading down. Just because we probably want to retest the previous day low, and we did get a little bit of a failed breakdown off of that 64.44 level, but I don't know if it was enough. So anyways, that was the thesis going in, that we wanted to move price down. Had we ultimately just waited for structure as we got here, we would have been fine. But we took a couple losing trades, trying to go in the opposite direction for some price moving upward. But it's all good. It happens. We're human. I'm half retarded, and we'll just aim to do better next time. Final TP was at 66.71, just because that was yesterday's low of day. Again, I did initially have it at 66.63, but wasn't sure we'd get that full flush. We are, but it's all good. Man, this account's looking lonely. I was hoping to get it up to at least you're always on the what is it called? The scaling plan. So 2 contracts. I like to trade with 3, but 2 got me to 710. We'll just take this one slow. It's this new account that just activated this morning. So hopefully just build that one up responsibly and secure those payouts. So thanks for tuning in this morning, guys. That's it for me. Done trading. Passed the Tradeify Evals and 2200 on the Topstep funded accounts. So if you guys got any questions, hit me in the comments or in the Discord if you're in Eric's Discord. And I will see y'all next week. Peace out.